Book of Recaps presenting the Ballerina. The film starts in a cute grocery store, where three men walk in casually and start picking up different items without planning to pay. The shopkeeper politely requests payment, but one of the men takes out a knife and demands money from the store safe. Just then, a young woman walks into the store, planning to buy a better pancake mix. When the thugs see her carrying a lot of cash, they confront her menacingly with a knife too. Without hesitation, she disarms the robber and quickly overpowers all three men, rendering them unconscious. Following her brave deed, she pays for a damaged can of pineapple. In the next scene, during an elegant ballet performance, one of the dancers shows evident signs of discomfort. Her unease isn't from the dance routine, but rather from a man in the audience who keeps watching her intently. Meanwhile, Jeon Jung-seo, the young woman from the grocery store, drifted through a melancholic life, feeling profoundly disconnected from the world. One day, as she slept, her phone's ring shattered the silence, startling her awake. The voice on the other end was her old friend, Min-hee, urgently asking her to come over. Jeon hops on her motorcycle to visit Min-hee, bringing along a bottle of alcohol as a comforting gesture. When she arrives at Min-hee's home, a haunting silence fills the air. Despite ringing the doorbell repeatedly, there's no response. Fueled by her growing concern, Jeon enters a code to unlock the door, granting herself access to the room I in the cozy room. She searches desperately for her friend, feeling extremely worried. Suddenly, her attention is caught by a touching sight, a delicate box tied with a bright red ribbon. Opening it, she finds a beautiful pair of ballet shoes inside. Next to the shoes is a heartfelt note asking for revenge, with the Instagram name of a man called Chef Choi written below. Despite her determination to find Min-hee, she is devastated when she discovers her friend's lifeless body in the bathtub, causing her immense grief. Reflecting on their past, she remembers meeting Min-hee at a bake shop during a time when life felt meaningless. Min-hee greeted her warmly, reintroducing herself as a former high school classmate and inviting her for coffee with genuine kindness, trying to reconnect despite the distance between them. However, Min-hee was more than just a friend to her. She became a trusted companion, bringing vibrant colors back into Jeon's world. Through Min-hee, Jeon learned that life had value, that it was worth embracing, and that she could find joy with her newfound ally. Now in the present, Jeon embarks on an online quest to locate Chef Choi. After a quick internet search, she finds Chef Choi's Instagram shop. Wanting to keep her undercover identity, she pretends to be interested by ordering a box of sushi. However, to her surprise, Chef Choi suddenly leaves the chat. Determined to follow the clues left for her, she gets a call on Min-hee's phone, which she had taken earlier from her room. As she answers the call, a man on the other end starts hurling insults, wrongly thinking he's talking to Min-hee. He demands Min-hee's presence at a meeting later, warning that if she doesn't show up, he'll take actions to harm her relationships with her loved ones. During the conversation, he gives Jeon details of where to meet the following night. Meanwhile, Jeon reaches the meeting place and quietly watches a man who arrives there. She tails him on her motorcycle when he leaves. Upon uncovering his secret residence, she patiently waits until he departs before sneaking into his luxurious mansion. Inside, she discovers a collection of USB drives, each labeled with women's names. Intrigued, she examines the contents and is horrified to find explicit and compromising material, a sinister form of blackmail targeting numerous women, including her closest friend, Min-hee. Jeon's anger and determination surge as she grapples with this distressing revelation. Meanwhile, Choi persists in calling Min-hee's phone, but this time, Jeon meticulously records every word, eager to gather more clues and evidence against him. With evidence from a listening device she planted in his room, Jeon infiltrates the club Choi mentioned, seamlessly blending in with the crowd. Luck is on her side as she crosses paths with Choi. With remarkable finesse, she persuades him to join her for a drink, seizing the opportunity presented. Swift and composed, she agrees to accompany him to a hotel room. In this crucial moment, her determination and wit become her greatest allies, guiding her toward justice and retribution. Once inside, Choi offers her a drink, unaware of the storm brewing within Jiyeon. Thinking Jiyeon is unconscious, he indulges his sinister desires, documenting his cruel acts on film. In a moment of quiet determination, Jiyeon discreetly draws her knife and strikes, catching him off guard. Despite Choi's combat prowess, Jiyeon's resolve proves unyielding. With unmatched determination and skill, she finally overwhelms him, leaving him with a disfigured face as punishment for his heinous actions. Amidst the chaos, Jiyeon manages to escape Choi's henchmen after they hear the commotion in the room. On her way out, she encounters another captive woman, rescuing her from danger. Together, they make a swift escape, speeding away in Choi's own Lamborghini. In the days that followed, while still recovering, Choi received an unwelcome visit from his boss. The boss issued a chilling directive. Choi was ordered to personally handle Jiyeon. Their mission? To capture Jiyeon alive and deliver her directly to him. Meanwhile, in a different location, Jiyeon took the woman to a diner, seeking answers about Choi's operation. The woman revealed harrowing details. They were treated horribly, like slaves enduring non-stop suffering, always afraid that embarrassing videos might be shown to everyone. These videos were taken without their consent, exploiting their heavily intoxicated state induced by the drinks they were given. For a long time, they had prayed for a savior, someone to liberate them from Choi's vicious grip. She believed that Jiyeon was the one who would ultimately rescue them from the clutches of Choi's cruelty. Later on, Choi sought the assistance of his friend Ma-young-sik to capture Jiyeon. Back at Jiyeon's house, she discussed her plan with the woman who had once been enslaved, emphasizing the need for caution. Returning home from the store where Jiyeon had gone to buy some food, she found herself ambushed by Choi's men, who attacked her unexpectedly. Faced with no other option, Jiyeon had to flee, leaving the woman she had previously saved to be captured once again. Later, when Choi met his boss, he lied about having taken care of Jiyeon to avoid his boss's punishment. In a desperate attempt to extract information, Choi relentlessly questioned the captive woman, resorting to violence. However, the woman remained silent, displaying incredible bravery even in the face of pain. Jiyeon had managed to follow them the previous night, discovering the location of their operations. She embarked on a mission to eliminate the guards one by one, methodically taking them down and strategically neutralizing the man who controlled the security cameras. Upon entering the premises, Jiyeon discovered the bloodied clothes of the recaptured woman, intensifying her determination. Upon reaching the underground plant, she boldly announced her presence and demanded information about the girl's whereabouts. The big boss emerged, attempting to convince Jiyeon that he was not her enemy. He offered her a chance to live if she joined them. However, Jiyeon's patience wore thin, and without hesitation, she shot him in the head. Undeterred, she pressed on, demanding the location of the captured girl. But just as her weapon ran out of bullets, the boss's right-hand man pulled a knife, and everyone launched an attack on her. Jiyeon swiftly retrieved her concealed weapon, unleashing a hail of gunfire that took down her assailants one by one. In a relentless onslaught, she eliminated a significant number of them, leaving only one survivor for interrogation. With fierce determination, she subjected the lone survivor to a grueling line of questioning, determined to uncover the truth. Her relentless pursuit of justice was evident as she forced broken glass into his mouth and delivered a series of punishing punches. Outside, Ma-young-sik arrived, carrying the unconscious body of the captured woman. Seeing his arrival, Jiyeon pointed her weapon at the man, ready to protect the life she had fought so hard to save. Just as Jiyeon was about to finish him off, Choi shot her from behind, hitting her in the shoulder. Thinking the job was complete, Ma-young-sik informed Choi that he would take care of the cleanup. However, in a shocking twist, Choi double-crossed him and shot Ma-young-sik as well. As Choi approached Jiyeon, she managed to hide behind a cart while the captured woman woke up and shot him. Jiyeon then placed him in the trunk of a car, and drove him to a desolate beach. When Choi regained consciousness, he pleaded with Ji-yeon to stop what she was doing and spare his life, begging for mercy in a last-ditch effort to survive. Ji-yeon's voice cut through the tension, telling him he had no clue how powerful women could be in destroying his operations. He had always considered them easy prey. Choi, defiant, reported that he didn't recognize her and claimed he hadn't done anything to deserve her focus. With a firm gaze, Ji-yeon mentioned Min-hee, the ballerina whose life he had shattered. Choi's laughter echoed, cruelly underscoring the truth. With steely determination, she unleashed a torrent of fire from her flamethrower, engulfing and reducing him to ashes, putting an end to his sinister existence. In the aftermath, Ji-yeon meticulously gathered all the USB drives from Choi's house, along with a chilling list of women captured by several other men. Driven by determination,